And we're back, the 13th day of the Richard Allen trial. This is the afternoon session. We're going to be hearing at the beginning from Brad Heath, his testimony, and also there's a document that has been released. I've placed that within this video, and we'll hear that document read as well. So let's get right into this information. Brad Heath informs the jury that he resides just outside Delphi and he is 70 years old. He was employed by Reliable Exterminators and retired 5 years ago. Heath explains that he managed the company's operations for the Delphi area and its surroundings. He recounts his work at a company named Anderson's and the scans he conducted on February 13, 2017, with his last scan recorded at 2:06 p.m. Defense attorney Brad Rosie presents Heath with a report he requested, detailing Heath's activities that day at the location. The report indicates that Heath observed a vehicle at 8:45 a.m. on the morning of the murders, noting that it remained in the same spot that afternoon. Heath describes the car as being halfway down the road near the CPS building, parked approximately 2 feet off the road. The defense has submitted a motion today seeking permission for an FBI special agent to testify remotely. They are requesting that Adam Pohl, who is currently stationed in San Antonio, Texas, provide his testimony. The defense argues that he is a crucial witness and that his statement will take only 30 minutes. Pohl serves as the election crime coordinator for the FBI San Antonio division, and the defense emphasizes that it is highly challenging for Pohl to attend in person due to his current job duties related to the November 5th election. Previously, he was assigned to Indiana. Heath mentioned that the car appeared older and seemed out of place. He approached law enforcement a week after the crimes to report what he had realized. Over the years, Heath stated he had voluntarily contacted law enforcement several times. Recently, he spoke to them about a car that resembled something from a movie. He described it as a 4-door vehicle that looked like it was from the 80s or 90s, noting that he was 150 to 250 yards away when he spotted it. The defense presented a photo of the car during the testimony. Heath indicated he did not recall whether there were any cars in the CPS lot. He mentioned observing different angles of the same vehicle throughout the day. The prosecution had no questions for Heath. At 1:28 p.m., the defense called David McCain to the stand. McCain, who lives just outside of Delphi, shared that he has resided there for 20 years and is currently 79 years old. He noted his long history of volunteering and mentioned serving as a project manager for the Monon High Bridge Trail. McCain told the jury that he visited the bridge frequently as a child and began planning the trail's development in 2013. He added that he has walked across the bridge multiple times and was there just a month ago. McCain said he was on the trail and bridge on February 13, 2017. He said he got to the trails around 2 or 3 p.m. and parked at the Mears entrance. He said he saw no other cars there and walked to the high bridge. He said he took photos and walked just the beginning of the bridge. McCain said the bridge is 65 feet above the water and you can see it clearly below. He tells the jury he used a camera, not a phone, to take photos that day. He said he did that for less than a half an hour. McCain said he saw a couple while there. He said it could have been before or after he went to the bridge. He said there may have been people off in the distance that he saw, but only past the couple. McCain informs the jury that he did not notice any pedestrians on 300 North when he departed. As he was leaving the entrance, he recalled someone shouting, "Have you seen the girls?" That evening, he attended a community meeting where some emergency personnel mentioned they were investigating missing children. Concerned for the girls, McCain contacted the sheriff's office to report his presence that day. He recounted that 2 FBI agents and 1 ISB agent visited his home to conduct an interview. During this meeting, he provided them with photos from his camera and the SIM card. McCain later stated that 2 or 3 years afterwards, he received a call inquiring if he had seen a specific car in the background of his photos. He noted that he never received his SIM card back. At 1:50 p.m., the state commenced its cross-examination. Prosecutor James Luttrell presented McCain with a document from an FBI interview, but defense attorney Andrew Baldwin objected, claiming it was improper. Judge Gull permitted McCain to review the document. Luttrell then asked if he had left around 4 p.m. or shortly afterwards, to which McCain confirmed. McCain described the man who shouted at him that day as a large individual wearing a bright orange jacket, expressing concern as he asked, "Have you seen the girls?" At 2:05 p.m., the defense called former Delphi Fire Chief Darrell Sterrett as their eighth witness. Sterrett shared that he grew up in Delphi and graduated in 1985. He has dedicated 36 years to firefighting and served as the fire chief on February 13, 2017. He recounted being at the fire station around 6 p.m. that evening for a training event when he received news that 2 girls were missing. He immediately headed to the Carroll County Sheriff's Office, where a joint command was established. Sterrett explained that they worked to locate the girls and dispatched teams to search for them. He informed the jury that the search was coordinated through dispatch, with Mullen and Lesenby overseeing the operations. Sterrett was presented with a document tracking the whereabouts of firefighters, cadets, and officers on that day. He noted that while there are an entirely volunteer department, everyone was present at the station due to the training event. Sterrett told the jury that they received notification about the missing girls at 7:01 p.m. He left for Unified Command at 7:10 p.m., mentioning that about 6 volunteer firefighters were at the bridge that night around 9:30 p.m. He took his personal vehicle to get there. The defense has submitted a motion today seeking permission for an FBI special agent to testify remotely. They are requesting that Adam Pohl, who is currently stationed in San Antonio, Texas, provide his testimony. The defense argues that he is a crucial witness and that his statement will take only 30 minutes. Pohl serves as the election crime coordinator for the FBI San Antonio division, and the defense emphasizes that it is highly challenging for Pohl to attend in person due to his current job duties related to the November 5th election. Previously, he was assigned to Indiana. This just in, Judge Fran Gull has ruled that no testimony about Odinism during the trial of suspect Richard Allen will be allowed. Gull again denied a renewed defense request to present testimony about Odinism, Norse paganism, and ritualistic killing. The judge also will not allow testimony about potential other suspects. Judge Gull also denied the remote testimony of Adam Pohl of the FBI. And that wraps up the 13th day of testimony in the Richard Allen trial. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be from 9 to noon in the court, and then we'll update you as soon as the morning session is over. There will not be an afternoon session on Saturday, so we'll see you then. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a message. I love to hear your comments. There are some very thought-provoking comments going on in our comments section. And don't forget to check out our community section. And I also have a group on Facebook called Deb's True Crime Notebook. Please join that. We'd love to hear what you have to say there. And I would love to see you tonight as I'm guesting on It's a Criming Shame with Sonny Justice. It's a show that I used to co-host with Sonny and Aspen Connor back, a year and a half or so ago. So I'm going to be guesting on there at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'd love to see you and be able to talk to you in the comments. We'll see you tomorrow morning, if not later tonight, on It's a Criming Shame.